So why are ponies crying this week? It is because Sony just spat in their faces. On the other hand, we have both Xbox fans and PC fans saying this. No, they are not. You see, the reason why Xbox fans are celebrating is because, a showcase was announced, and this showcase seems to be a big one. So the Xbox community is very fired up. They are fired up because not only is Hellblade 2 about to release very soon, we have this showcase to look forward to, which rumors are saying would be very big. And for PC guys, they would have done something that the PlayStation community could have never done. What is it? Well, that is the topic for today. We are going to talk about how the PlayStation community should be very upset. How the PlayStation community should be rioting in the streets, because I can't believe that a community that is not the majority got Sony to bend the knee. I can't believe that there were multiple things that the PlayStation community did not like what Sony was doing, but guess what? They could not, Sony could not bend the knee to their own fans, but did it for the PC crowd. I knew this would have happened. Sony has just shown how important PC is to them. So you know what? Let's talk about it.
This is a sickness!
Let's get it. Before we start the video, let me just say that we had a lot of fun on the Let's Get It podcast Sunday pass, and this week will be no different. There will be a next Let's Get It podcast, God's willing. For this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and share, of course. Let's get right into the video. So right now, the PlayStation community looks like they have mud on their face because they defended something that Sony was going to backtrack. Yes, the Sony Defense Force defended, Sony not bowing to the PC crowd. And they could have saved themselves the embarrassment if they read the room. When the president made the statement, it showed very clear that the PC community is very important going forward to PlayStation.
Gamers will be able to find a place to play in different spaces. While PlayStation will remain our core product, we will expand our gaming experiences to PC, mobile, and cloud.
So yes, they should have listened to the president and understand that the PC community is very important to PlayStation. That's very clear because the PC crowd spends their money. But they didn't listen, and because of that, they look like fools. Now, what is going on when it comes to Helldivers, the PC crowd, and the PlayStation community? Let these guys explain it.
Helldivers 2 players on Steam will be required to connect their Steam account to a PlayStation Network account. Current players on Steam will start to see the mandatory login from May 30th and will be required to have linked a Steam and PlayStation Network account by June 4th. PlayStation Network accounts are free and easy to set up using this link. No, I will not be creating a PlayStation Network account. I have requested a refund for the game, and I have changed my review to negative. That is not happening. This is not a troll. This is directly from them. I refuse to do this. No, absolutely not. Not a little bit, not at all. Not even one more. Steam will not refund you. Don't give a shit. I'm still putting in a refund request. I don't care if Steam doesn't refund. I put in a refund request specifically because they are removing my access as a player unless I create a third-party login account. I will be refunding. Whether Steam says yes or not is up to Steam. This is unacceptable. And yeah, you can...
So yes, this is what is happening right now in the gaming streets. Sony want the PC community to have a PSN account so that every time they play Helldivers 2, that they need to log in to this account. Obviously, Sony wants the numbers. Sony like, the big player base there on the PC side, and they want to be able to report those numbers to their investors. However, the PC community is not having any of it. They don't want to have anything to do with PlayStation, and the PlayStation community needs to understand that not everyone loves PlayStation. The PC community don't want to have anything to do with you guys. That is why they are, so adamant not to have any PSN account while playing Helldivers 2. The PC community is basically saying this.
You want to poke the bear? You want to poke the bear? Okay, devil. This is 2024. I ain't playing no games.
None. They are not playing any games, and this is what the ponies fail to realize, because although the PlayStation community should have not said anything about this, because this was a nothing burger, right? The PlayStation community should have just stayed quiet, right? However, some of them are on record trying to defend Sony's honor. Yes, they are trying to defend Sony's honor.
Forget it. You know what I mean? So I could get the frustrations with that. But anyone really being upset about linking your Steam account to a PSN account for the most popular game that they have there on a PC, you know what I mean? If you're upset that you're just upset because you, in your mind, don't like PlayStation and you don't want to see PlayStation brand grow or whatnot, because that's the whole point of the PC thing, right? That everybody keeps saying, oh, this will make the brand better because it's growing, it getting more, spotlight for the brand. Yeah, and they're going to use that PSN account as well, especially if you have to create one, or if you're a PC gamer, if you're a PlayStation gamer that went over to PC and you're playing this game on PC and now you want to play the games continuously, yeah, you got to link that PSN account. That PSN account that typically is not doing nothing and dormant, you're going to be active now. So you're going to be, they're going to use your stuff to investors so they can get better deals. They can get better stuff. So if you're
knocking at my door where people are saying, you need to be upset about this, dude. You need to feel bad about this. You need to be mad about this. Every single week, there's something new knocking on my door where I'm just living my life and people are coming at me and saying, you need to feel this way. No. And I don't care. Go, clip me, say it's a bad take. I don't care. Because my reality is I'm going to do what I want and live how I want to live. And you sitting there screeching at me that I should feel this way and I should have this take, I don't care. Go screech that shit to somebody who does care. That's what I'm getting sick and tired of, man. I'm getting so
I don't know, man. Like this is definitely going to happen. All the other future games that's coming is going to happen. This is why PlayStation, you should listen to Whoops. Don't put nothing over there. You don't need them. You don't need them at all. Don't put nothing over there. You already got the best-selling game on PlayStation alone. Number 1 or number 2 within in April. It was number 1 2 months in a row. You don't need these PC dudes. You don't need them. Crying and complaining about linking a PlayStation account to a PlayStation-owned game is crazy. But was praising Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, you're trying to come to PC. Well, now you gonna cry. Come on, man. Don't give them nothing. Shit, listen. Herman host, we're gonna talk after the show. Can we move?
So yes, the Sony community was angry with the PC community that they were complaining that they don't want to have a PSN account. So the PC community had something for Sony. They started to downvote Helldivers 2 into oblivion. Yes, Helldivers 2 was at one point in time had a user review of 45%, which is ridiculous because this game used to be, I believe, 70-something% when it comes to user reviews. So would Sony listen to the PC community? I mean, Sony does not have a good track record in listening to its consumers. But we could point to the recent free Stellar Blade debacle. You all remember when Sony fans was basically begging Sony? They basically had a signed petition to beg Sony to release the skimpier outfits for Eve, which is the main character in Stellar Blade. You guys remember that petition? Now, did Sony listen to the PlayStation community after they begged, after they signed petition, and after they made videos really exposing their thirstiness? No! After begging and pleading for the best part of a week, Sony basically told their community,
"You get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!"
And to believe these guys was just a week ago begging Sony for this thing. Do you guys remember?
Hello, my name is Michael Lyon, and I bought a PS5 because I wanted to play Stellar Blade. I was promised that this game would be no censorship, unedited, unraw, just a great, amazing, even a Game of the Year contender. I think that it's not fair and okay that Sony has decided to censor the game, especially right at the release date. I think that's false advertising. I think that's not fair to the developer shift up.
What's good, y'all? This is your boy Will Too Humble here. Man, how about y'all take the censorship off? Man, it is freaking ridiculous, man. Let the people play the game that they spent $70 to $100 on. I just don't get the fact that you sit here and you've done something because it's getting so much attraction. Like, let the gamers be gamers. Man, like, get that out of here. Will Too Humble out.
Yes, so that was the PlayStation community just about a week ago begging Sony to bring out the outfits, bring out the good Victoria's Secret outfits. But the question is, would Sony bend the knee to the PlayStation or to the PC community? The answer is yes. Sony will bend the knee to the PC community, as you can see here. Helldivers fans, we have heard your feedback on the Helldivers 2 account linking update. The May 6 update, which would have required Steam and PlayStation Network account linking for new players and for current players beginning May 30th, will not be moving forward. We are still learning what is best for PC players, and your feedback has been invaluable. Thanks again for your continued support of Helldivers 2, and we'll keep you posted. So yes, PlayStation is basically telling the PC community to thanks for downvoting this game, thanks for letting us know who is really in charge. And this is a direct slap in the face compared to what the PlayStation community was doing when it came to Stellar Blade. But the PlayStation community is reacting. Look at this.
I tell you who deserves applause. I know y'all hate it. You ponies hate it.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Wait. Did this just say you ponies? He himself is one of the biggest ponies out there, and he is trying to distance himself from being a pony. Come on, Reforge, not like this.
Because you don't like the PC guys. You don't like the fact that they make up the majority of the Helldivers player base. You don't like the fact that they stood their ground and won as you defended Sony through this, which I thought was embarrassing. Why are you defending Sony? It was a brain-dead decision from moment one. Well, it's okay if other people do it, but it's not okay when PlayStation does it? No, that was never the argument. The argument from the very beginning was you can't have something like this turned off for 3 months and then just randomly turn it on. There's levels of, like, I would even think there might be ethics involved here. Like, well, you were properly informed. Apparently they weren't properly informed. They sold the dadgum thing in regions where you couldn't even make a PSN. And
so yes, Reforge Gaming is trolling the PlayStation community because they lost. They basically tried to defend Sony, and Sony went back and did exactly what the PC crowd wanted. Wow. Let's look at some more reactions.
Off, and I'm gonna speak from the heart right here, man. What pisses me off about this whole thing is that look how quick PlayStation responded to a community of gamers that's not even their bulk I'm talking the entirety, not just Helldivers itself. You know what I mean? PC is just a extra funding thing that they want to do. This is not their primary source of income. And just something so, we'll put our game on there a year, 3 years, 4 years. We'll have live service games day and date. You have a whole other platform that would have complaints, that would have feedback, and you don't listen to them at all. Maybe we need to react and respond just like the PC gamers.
Yeah! They squabbling out there now. Yeah!
Maybe we need to go on the PlayStation Store on PS5 and downvote or 1-star Helldivers 2. Maybe we need to flood PlayStation support and request refunds. Maybe
Sony made it clear that they are going to listen, which is not I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but they communicated the message. We will listen when you guys throw a tantrum on the PC, marketplace. When you guys get angry and you lose it, we will listen and we will reverse our decisions. So I just can't help but sit here and think, well, Sony, if you're willing to do that for PC players, again, people who do not care about your platform,
He ain't lying.
or your console, people who actively decide not to buy your products unless you bring it to them, you're willing to bend your own rules that you made for them because you can't deal with the heat. It makes me think, you know what? Maybe I should do the same thing. Maybe we should do the same thing. Why should they get special treatment when they are actively not supporting you in the way that we are?
A lot of people ask why. Why treat the customer this way?
Why? Because they can do it. They can do whatever they want to these ponies, and these ponies will accept it. It's very clear. That is why they are willing to do these ponies. But this is the whole debacle of the Helldivers PSN situation. Let me know what you think about it in the comment sections below. For me, I didn't see it being a big deal for the PC community that's to sign up a PSN, but that's just me. These ponies had no right to talk about it. They should have never given it any steam, and they would have never looked stupid. But let me know what you think in the comment sections below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.